Hello and welcome back to Organizational and Personal Leadership. This is Professor Gibbons and I'm going to show you the updates on the website for the Blackboard course and give you a few more tidbits of information to help you through. So this first week you're going to go to a specific folder. Right now I'm on the announcements page. When you log in you'll actually be on the home page that looks like this. You saw that in the other video and the announcements you've seen. The instructor information hasn't changed. This is where you access the syllabus. The content area is where you see the link that I showed you in the first video. And then now I have added and opened up week 1 information. The only thing left that you won't see here is that there will be a link to the syllabus quiz. So week 1 information and assignments. This week students will complete a discussion board introducing themselves. Make sure you tell us what name you go by, where you're from, what your major is, and a few other details of your choosing. I also asked you on the directions once you get there to tell a little bit about what you expect or why you took the course. So read all the posts and respond as you see fit. See the link in the folder. Once you're in the discussion board, you have to click Create Thread, and I'm going to show you that so that you know how to post to the discussion board. Make sure you can access the link located at the top of this page, and when I say that, what I want you to do is make sure that you can actually access the information that's stored in here. You will have some assignments show up, I believe today. I'm recording this on 110, so you're going to have some show up on 110 or 111 at the very latest, and I want to make sure that you can access the course information in that. So I'm going to add a couple more things to this, but I want you to know how to use it. So in order to get into each week's folder, week 1 information and assignments, you are going to click right here where the folder is showing. When we get in here, there's a few things already showing up. The Blackboard Cengage video is the first video that you'll watch for this week. You'll click on it. If that does not open up and play for you, right-click it and choose whatever program you're using to watch videos. It should play in pretty much any player on a computer. If you're in the lab at school, make sure that you take your headphones to listen to it. Also, you can save this to your computer by just downloading it. So if you click the link, Blackboard Cengage link video, you can do that. Or you can just click it and open up and it should play in your Blackboard for you. So the next one is the introduction to discussion. And that's the one where you'll introduce yourself and the Q&A discussion board. And you're also going to have a little list down here of what assignments are going to be due this week, but that won't come up until tomorrow. So let's go through this, and I want to show you how to do the introduction discussion. So when you click the link, it's going to look like this unless someone has already posted, and then you're going to see a thread here. So I'm going to click Create Thread. And if you'll notice, as soon as you do that, all of a sudden these directions show up. So during the first week of class, please introduce yourself and tell us, and I give you a list, and respond to other students as you feel appropriate. Try to respond to 1 or 2, with something. If you have something in common or a comment about it, that would be nice. So the first thing you're going to do is put a subject in, and you can choose whatever you want. I have a drop-down list because I created these today. Sometimes that'll happen. Introductions. Oops. Okay, I got it. Introductions. Then you're going to scroll down, and when you do that, you're going to see an open box here, the message. And you're going to type your post here. Hello. My name is Jackie Gibbons. I am from Bowling Green. Well, I'm from Bowling Green. I actually live in Glasgow currently. So then I don't have a major, so I won't type that, but you'll talk about all the things that you see up here. So then once you finish, you're just going to hit submit. So I'm going to click the submit button just to show you. And then you're going to see the post that was posted. So it's that simple and fairly easy to use. Just make sure that when if you access the discussion boards through the link over here to the left and you click discussion, that's another way to access those. And when you do that, you're just going to click the blue link. So if you see this, you just click the blue link and you do the same thing. You'll hit create thread. So that's how you use the discussion board in this course. This I want to show you. I added this to make it a little easier to find your grades. I realize that sometimes it's hard to find it in the list of tools. So all you'll do is click my grades and you'll have grades there. Now with that said, in the Cengage link in the content folder, so let's go back so that you know what I'm talking about. So there's a content folder and you click this week's information, but also you have assignments here if you recall. So when you click that and you go to your assignments, it's going to grade it or submit it for grading while you're inside of Cengage. And when you do that, it will take me a little bit of time to go in there and populate the grades into Blackboard. In other words, I'll have to go into Cengage, get your grades, and bring them back to Blackboard. So make sure you're keeping up with those just for yourself so that you know where you stand in the course. I am pretty inflexible on due dates, and that's only because if I allow you to go ahead and take a lot of time to complete assignments, students tend to not do well in the course. So I've set it up this time with weekly due dates. Now, I know that at the very beginning of the course, sometimes there's some kinks to work out. So if that happens, don't panic. Just contact me as soon as possible with the information. Always double check the email address to make sure you've actually emailed me. And if you don't hear back from me within about a day, you'll want to go ahead and double check your email to make sure that you send it to the right place. And also, it wouldn't hurt you to go ahead and give me a call at that point. So let's say 24 hours passes, you haven't heard from me. Consider giving me a text or a call. If you do text, what I do ask is that you go ahead and in the text type your name. Go ahead and type your phone number, even though it's going to come through on there, and also type the problem so that when I call back or text back, I can address it. And a lot of times what I'll do if a student texts is I'll go ahead and log into my email and send an email. So make sure that if you have a question that needs immediate attention, that you check your email as well. Additionally, there is a Q&A discussion board, which is located in the folder for week 1, and you can also access it by clicking discussion board. And if you'll look, you'll just click the blue link in Q&A, and you can post any question by create thread. So it's the same process there. It would be nice in the subject line if you would put what the problem is, like accessing week 2 folder. Then you would go down and just do the exact same thing that you did before and click your message in here. And then don't forget that it doesn't submit until you hit submit, and once you submit, you'll be able to see it posted on the discussion board at that time. So I hope this video has been helpful. I'm very accessible. Please, please, please don't hesitate to email me, which is the best mode of contact. You can also text me if you need to, or call me and leave a voicemail. I teach a lot of courses, but I'm very responsive. So just make sure that I know what class you're in and who you are, first and last name. Thank you very much, and I look forward to working with you this semester.